Engines don't whisper in this world, they make statements. And when a boxy silhouette rolls into frame, painted in matte gray like a storm waiting to break, you already know. This isn't just another luxury SUV. This is the BRABUS G800, based on the Mercedes-AMG G63. And every inch of it has been engineered to dominate attention. Look at that front grille. Bold, unapologetic, stamped with the BRABUS identity. Vertical slats cut through the air like armor plating, not decoration. This is where presence begins. The headlights burn with precision. Circular, iconic, but now sharper, more intense. At night, they don't just light the road, they own it. Slide your eyes across the hood. Carbon fiber. Lightweight, aggressive, sculpted with purpose. Every vent isn't there for style. It's there to breathe power, to manage heat, to remind you this machine lives under pressure. The matte, gray finish absorbs light instead of reflecting it, giving the SUV a stealth-like aura, like it was built for shadows. Drop lower to the front bumper. Air intakes carved deep, wide, hungry. This isn't designed for comfort. It's designed for performance. The carbon fiber splitter slices airflow cleanly, adding stability at high speed. It's the kind of detail you don't notice at first, but once you do, you can't look away. Now pause at the wheels. Massive black forged alloys, wrapped in performance rubber. Behind them, red brake calipers gripping drilled discs with brutal precision. This is where motion meets control. Because power without control, that's chaos. And BRABUS doesn't build chaos, it engineers dominance. Move along the side profile. The widebody kit transforms the G-Wagon's already muscular stance into something even more aggressive. Flared fenders stretch outward like a bodybuilder mid-flex. Carbon fiber trims run along the edges, subtle but powerful. Every line feels intentional. Every curve feels earned. And then, those side exhausts, mounted boldly along the sides, not hidden underneath like most vehicles. Because this SUV doesn't hide its voice. When it roars, it wants the world to hear it. Each ignition, each acceleration, it's not just sound, it's presence. Step to the rear. The LED tail lights glow like red signatures in the dark. Clean, sharp, unmistakable. And right at the center, the spare wheel cover. But this isn't just a cover. It's a statement piece. Carbon fiber, sculpted, refined. Even the back of this SUV refuses to be ordinary. Now open the door, and everything changes. Inside, the aggression transforms into precision luxury. The cabin of the BRABUS G800 isn't just built, it's crafted. Fine leather wraps every surface, stitched with perfection. Red accents cut through the darkness like veins of energy. Ambient lighting glows softly, creating an atmosphere that feels both powerful and controlled. Look at the dashboard. Carbon fiber flows across it like a signature. Digital displays sit seamlessly integrated, giving you control over everything without distraction. This isn't cluttered tech, it's focused intelligence. Now place your hands on the steering wheel. Alcantara grip, carbon fiber details, perfect thickness. This isn't just a steering wheel, it's your connection to 800 horsepower of engineered force. Every turn feels direct, every input feels alive. And then the seats. Deep, sculpted, wrapped in diamond-stitched leather. They don't just hold you, they anchor you. Whether you're cruising through the city or pushing limits on open roads, these seats remind you, you're not just driving, you're commanding. But let's talk about what truly sets this machine apart. Under the hood, the transformation from standard to extraordinary is complete. The BRABUS engineers have taken the already powerful G63 and turned it into something else entirely. More power, more torque, more response. The G800 isn't about numbers, it's about feeling. The kind of feeling that pushes you back into your seat the moment you touch the throttle. Acceleration in a vehicle like this doesn't make sense on paper. A luxury SUV with this size, this weight, shouldn't move like that. But it does. And that contradiction is exactly what makes it unforgettable. This isn't a car built for everyone. It's not designed to blend in. It doesn't follow trends. It defines its own category. It's for those who don't just want luxury, they want presence. They want performance wrapped in confidence. Every detail you've seen, from the grille to the exhaust, from the stitching to the carbon fiber, is part of a bigger story. A story of transformation. A story of taking something already iconic and pushing it beyond limits. The Mercedes-AMG G63 was already a legend. But the BRABUS G800? It's what happens when legends refuse to stay the same. So the next time you see a matte gray G-Wagon roll past you, listen closely. Because that's not just an engine. That's power, refined,